them doing the Styx song, Come Sail Away.
They've been known to do Katy Perry, Regina Spektor in their concerts.
Muppet Show theme.
Okay. And you've picked out a track that shows this pop side, an arrangement of Hallelujah, the Leonard Cohen song.
What's really great about this is the way that they elevate the song, really tying into, Leonard Cohen's lyrics. He's talking about music in that song, and he's so tied into the whole concept of song being this through line for people. And they bring a lot of elements of classical music into this pop song. So you get the first verse of it, and they turn it kind of into a Gregorian chant feel, almost. And it's just really lovely.
Hallelujah, cover of a Leonard Cohen song, Sphere Ensemble in Denver. Jeff, another pick on your list is a bluegrass musician. Lots of fusion so far. This is Jake Sheps. How did he end up on a classical list?
Well, a few years ago, he did a disc where he and his quartet interpreted the music of classical composer Bela Bartok. Bartok had a lot of tie-ins with folk music from Hungary. And so they were looking at the way that Hungarian folk music tied into American acoustic music and bluegrass. So that was a really neat project from him a few years ago, and so he took it one step further. And this time went out and got real classical composers to write specifically for a folk ensemble. I mean, it's a straight-ahead bluegrass quintet, so you've got banjo, mandolin, violin, guitar, and bass.
But he's asked classical composers to imagine what those instruments can do.
Exactly. And the composers, I think, had a lot of fun playing around with blending the ideas that come from the bluegrass and folk influence, but with a real compositional view.
This is a piece called Drawn, and it's by composer Matt McBain. A track from the album Entwined. Bluegrass musician Jake Sheps asks classical composers to lend their expertise to the bluegrass genre. The Tonnage Quartet in Boulder received some real recognition this year. They released a disc of music by Dmitri Shostakovich. What was the recognition?
They were nominated for a Grammy.
Nice.
So they're just about as close to a classical superstar as we have here in Colorado. I mean, they're internationally recognized.
What do you like about this disc?
What's great about it, I think, is, they've been together in their current lineup for 10 years now. And when you've got a small ensemble like a quartet, the communication that happens between those four people is really central to the music.
Yeah.
And so having had that established ensemble now for 10 years, it's just really deepened and gone from being something that started off as just being very precise and very exact, and now it just has this deepness and this resonance. They really get involved with the music, and each individual member of the quartet is contributing something unique and special.